Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the Football Insiders. I am joined with Matty and Rafe, and today we are going to be doing a podcast about our views on the Premier League, such as relegation fodder and title contenders, and places in the league that teams are going to finish. So Matty, get us started. Relegation fodder. What are we thinking? I'm thinking right now, Fulham. They're not going to be going down. I really think Potter's been doing amazing. See, he went to Anfield. He went to Anfield on Saturday, was it? And you know what I mean? They won. Like,
you mean Parker?
You know what I mean? They're doing well. Yeah. Fulham. They went there. Oh, did I say Parker? Ah, fuck. Yeah. Well, yeah. Parker. Brilliant. What do you think, guys?
Fulham aren't going down.
Yeah, no, they're not.
I think Fulham.
Happy to say that.
Fulham are too good to go down compared to. I think Potter's a very.
Newcastle might go down.
Yeah, I enjoy watching
Brighton. will go down.
I'm concerned. I don't want Brighton to go down because I enjoy watching them, but I'm concerned for them because they can't score goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
then again,
XG
neither can Newcastle.
But Brighton's XG is amazing, so I think, you know.
Yeah, the difference is Brighton can't score goals, but they are better at scoring goals than Newcastle.
Yeah.
Newcastle, the only players in Newcastle's whole squad who can potentially score a goal is Saint Maximum, who it takes him 20 shots to get one on target, and Callum Wilson, and they are both injured.
And Joe Willock and Miguel Almiron.
Newcastle have been very unlucky with injuries, but that's still not taking away from the fact of how poor they have been, even when they've had their key players.
And now that the key players are out, until for a while still, they've got their run of games. I honestly, they've got Villa next, lose. Spurs coming up, loss. Burnley, I think they'll lose.
Yeah.
West Ham lose. Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester, Man City. Like, Newcastle have got some very difficult games, but the ones that matter is Newcastle have Brighton and Fulham in the last.
Yeah, those will be big games. Fulham are going to win though. Let's be honest.
Fulham will beat Newcastle.
Yeah, Fulham will beat them.
They should have beat them the first time when they had 10 men, but Colin Wilson, he dove, and he did get a very harsh penalty.
Yes, he did.
To Fulham.
On the talk of Callum Wilson, I think you have to look at it like I feel bad for him in a way because he just got relegated to Bournemouth after they were struggling.
And he's going to get relegated again.
And he's had a very good season at this Newcastle team, taking away their injuries. 15 goal contributions in 21 games.
He stood out more than the rest.
Yeah.
I think obviously St. Maximin has looked good when he played, but he's been out most of the season. So it's like you do have to feel sorry for the Newcastle fans.
Yeah.
Because obviously Mike Ashley's still there after their failed takeover.
Yeah.
And then now it looks like they're gonna probably the favourites to go down.
Yeah. I don't see any other team. I don't see anything happening to Newcastle which is gonna affect their fate.
Just get it out of the way. West Brom and Sheffield are both down. At this point.
West Brom, you know.
No,
West Brom are down. West Brom. The only thing that West Brom can do is finish in 18th.
No, I don't think they can.
But you know what though?
But anyway, back to Newcastle. Look, as you were saying about Callum Wilson, I've got some of the stats up for this season in the Premier League. Goals goals. Callum Wilson's got 10. The second top scorer is Almiron with 4. Callum Wilson's also got the most assists with 5, and second Saint Maximin.
Wow. Wait, Saint Maximin with how many?
3.
Do you know? 3. Fucking. Okay, so what we've got is a striker and Callum Wilson, who I think should be at a better team. I think Callum Wilson, if Callum Wilson gets relegated with Newcastle, I think Callum Wilson should go to a mid-table team. I think he should go.
I think someone like
West Ham.
I'm going to give an outside shout here.
I think Southampton would be a good shout.
I think he would be good. He won't go Southampton because of his links with Bournemouth. I don't think. I think I'm going to do that. I think he would be good at Brighton.
Yeah. He would be if Brighton.
Brighton are missing a very.
Oh, that's true. You know.
clinical.
Because Brighton's
think-
creativity in midfield is actually
Yeah.
really good. It's just they
really is,
don't
yeah.
have a
They
clinical
just can't
finisher up
finish.
top.
After watching Aaron Connolly this season, I don't think he's a Premier League striker. Can't shoot, missed an open goal in his last. I think 2 open goals in his last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously
Wow.
there's Mopé. He's on and
Yep.
off. He's a good finisher, but his attitude lets him down. He's a
Yeah.
good player though.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, man. I think Callum Wilson does deserve to be at a better club right now, and
I think Wolves could be another good shout for him. Like
definitely
is more of a Jimenez
with,
replacement. I know he
yeah,
does. He
with-
I don't
really
think
doesn't
he
do the
will.
same role.
yeah, I don't
No, but
think
they
he'll
also
suit
have that
Wolves.
wonder kid though, innit? What's his name?
Fabio
The guy
Silva.
from Portugal,
Fabio
Fabio Silva.
They signed Willian Jose as well. I don't think
Yeah.
he'd suit Wolves. I don't think they'll go in for him in the first place.
No,
but I
but
think
Fabio
Wolves
Silva.
enjoy a hold-up striker.
Just a quick point on Silva. He needs to go out on loan. He's really not. He's struggling in the Premier League at the minute.
He
He's not.
is.
He needs to go out on loan for a season.
Yeah, it's too physical for him at the minute.
He needs to go to the Championship or to the German League.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
should stay in England so he can adjust. But
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Premier's not for him.
Let him stay in England. I'd say let him go to a team like a Norwich or a or like a Brentford.
No,
You've
well,
just
that
named
would
2
probably-
teams who'll be in the Premier next season.
Okay, so then
To be honest, Brentford could
Oh.
take it again.
yeah,
Could
exactly.
take it.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe or do you know what? Do you know what I think would be really good for him as a loan? One of the teams that go down this season. So say if Newcastle were to go down, you put him at Newcastle in the
I
Championship.
wouldn't put him at Newcastle. I'd maybe put him possibly at. I was going to say Sheffield. Sheffield's. No.
Sheffield,
I think Sheffield.
West Brom. I think would be his best shout.
Nah, not with Allardyce.
I don't. Well, Allardyce will leave at the end of the season. In my
Yeah, he
opinion.
will.
More than likely.
I think maybe at like a Swansea would be good for him because they play
Again,
some.
Swansea is one of the teams I think will come up. I think it'll be Norwich, Swansea, and Brentford.
Really?
I don't think. I think Watford are going to come up, and
Yeah,
then
to
it'll
be honest,
be
I haven't even been following it, so I don't know.
someone in the playoffs. I think Watford will get automatic. But
I mean, I thought that Brentford and Norwich were going to get automatic, to be honest. Actually, no, I think Brentford will go through in the playoffs.
the boys, what are your views on Sheffield? Do you think?
They have had one of the unluckiest Premier League seasons.
Yeah.
It's. Do you know what? They've not been bad at all for most of the season.
They've been very Of course, two. More to the point, Jack O'Connell has been injured for the whole season, and he was very influential last season. And then John Egan has been on and off with him. Obviously, he got that big injury now, so they've been without probably their 2 of their most important players from last season.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they'll come back up first try?
No.
I'm looking at their team now, and I don't see a lot of players who I think teams will want. Obviously, John Lundstrom's
No, that's
going to
the
leave.
thing. Because of how bad they've performed this season, the reason teams don't normally come straight up is because they lose most of the players. I don't think Sheffield will. They'll lose Berge. They'll lose
Sunderberg, and they'll
yeah.
lose John Lundstrom.
They'll lose
Obviously,
them too. Obviously,
they
they'll
might
lose Ampadu on loan because he's only on loan.
Yeah, I was going to say, it wouldn't surprise me if they extended it there. I mean, I reckon Chelsea will be down to loan him out. He hasn't had the best season.
Well, yeah.
Maybe Championship.
But definitely, I think they'll definitely be in the playoffs next season.
Yeah, I think they.
Obviously,
I think they should
do
be
have a
around
very good Championship team. I think. Like Jaden Bogle and Max Lair. Obviously, you see, I would want Jaden Bogle at Southampton if I was honest.
Where does he play?
I really like. He's a right back. I think he can play off the left as well.
Yeah.
He's a very promising player. Only 20. They signed him and Max Slay from Derby, and they are very good Championship players. So if they can keep them, and obviously Ender Stevens and George Baldock, they have a very good foundation. I don't believe they spend a lot on wages either. So
Probably not.
I think it'll be good for Brewster as well in the Championship.
Definitely.
Get his confidence back. We saw how good he was at Swansea.
I think Bruce has been a bit of an unspoken flop, to be honest with you.
I think he has flopped this season, but I don't think it's most his fault to an extent. I think obviously he joins a team He did very well last season.
Yeah.
But they were never like I don't understand why he moved there, if I'm honest, because it's not really a good team to go to if you're a young striker wanting to score a lot of goals.
I think Brighton would have been good for him.
I think he was linked to Palace, and
Palace wouldn't have been good either.
I think Palace
Why
would
not?
have been
Because
good
their
for
manager.
him.
Do you think?
I think it would have been
I
good for him
think
because
Palace have strikers that just get on
Palace.
the end of the goal,
No, yeah, Palace create a lot of chances.
Yeah, they have Eze and they have Zaha as well.
Eze, Zaha. Obviously, they got Mateta in there. He's looked good in his first. Obviously, he scored that back heel, which was a great goal. Yeah, I do feel for Brewster. I hope he can get his confidence back.
Yeah.
What about West Brom? Do you think?
Well, first things first, they'll lose Pereira.
Yeah, 100%. He's a brilliant player.
Maitland-Niles on loan, they'll lose. Matt Phillips.
Yeah.
They'll keep all the same.
Maitland-Niles is on loan there.
They'll keep Matt Phillips, and Matt Phillips is a very good Championship player.
The same with I reckon they keep Dean Garner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be great in the Championship unless a team comes. It won't surprise me. I think they'll definitely keep Carling Grant. Carling Grant would.
Yeah, and they've got Jake Livermore as well. He's really not good enough for the Premier League, but in the Championship he's brilliant.
Yeah, same with like Furlong. Obviously, I reckon they'll lose like Ivanovic.
Yeah.
He hasn't done a lot anyway.
Who though? Yeah.
I reckon. I don't know if his contract's up in the summer. I reckon they've got him on a 1 year. I'm not sure, 100% sure, but I can see them giving him more than 1 year.
Unless he like goes to retire from football, I don't think that they'll lose him that easy. I think they can give him another 1 year contract in the Championship.
West Brom's biggest hope to come back up is if they keep Sam Johnson, the keeper. He's a brilliant keeper at Premier League level. But the question is,
how can they all keep him?
The reason I think they'll keep him, I can't imagine any teams they'll want him.
Yeah, same with obviously I think Johnson's a bit better, but Ramsdale, Sheffield will keep him.
Yeah.
I'm probably like, obviously if Fulham go down, they won't have Areola.
Oh yeah, if Fulham go down, they won't have.
If Fulham go down, they'll have Rodak. Rodak's a very good Championship keeper. He did great.
Yeah. But then again, that's the point. If Fulham stay up, they could try and buy Johnston or Ramsdale.
I reckon that they'll make Areola permanent if they stay up.
I think they could.
Areola is alone, isn't he?
Unless he doesn't want to, but they have an option in his contract. I believe of like 18.
He is a very good goalkeeper.
Yeah, he is. Like, he makes big saves. He's really tall as well, which is good for the Premier League.
I think Newcastle will struggle if they go down.
They would lose Callum Wilson.
Thing is, they've played a couple of Championship teams recently, and they've struggled.
They would lose against They would lose Almiron. They would lose.
They'd lose
Maximin.
They would probably lose both the keepers because they are both very good Premier League standard.
I think if Newcastle stay up, I think Darlow needs to leave.
Yeah, Darlow's brilliant.
I think because you feel bad for Darlow because he was good when Dubravka was injured, but then obviously he's not better than Dubravka.
Yeah,
Dubravka's great.
They're both just really good.
They
keepers.
both are good. So
I think Darlow should move to maybe I don't know. I think Brighton will look for a new keeper if they stay up.
I think Newcastle will also lose DeAndre Yedlin as well if they go down.
He's gone.
Wait, what? Where?
He went to Galatasaray in January.
Oh. Okay. Wait, no, but isn't that on loan?
No.
It is, but he'll probably. I'm pretty sure his contract was up anyway. Yeah, it was to buy. I don't know with.
Well, they'll obviously lose the likes of Maximum, Fraser, Wilson, all the attack.
I don't know if anyone would want Fraser, to be honest.
No, but he's on a 1 year deal, isn't he?
I don't believe so. I don't know why they'd sign him on a 1 year deal.
I think Shelby will be sold this time.
Yeah. I'm mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think Shotby's
I don't know
good
what
midfielder for them.
Newcastle's
I think.
wage structure's like, because that could cause issues as well. Obviously, if they go down, it will massively hinder their takeovers as well, which they might have had in, because I don't know, they're just declining massively. I think.
Yeah, it is quite sad to see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad in a way if they do go down, because they're so bad to watch. They don't have
Yeah.
a style.
I want
Fulham and
Burnley to go
Brighton.
down for that reason, though.
Fulham and Brighton are both entertaining teams to watch. Newcastle are like they bore me.
No, but then again, like Burnley, I want them to go down for that reason as well. I would love to see Burnley go down.
Burnley play boring football right. It's brilliant when Burnley do it.
I think
but it's just.
I think the difference between them is Burnley have a clear style of play, whereas Newcastle don't.
Burnley play for set pieces. They cross. They play a 4-4-2. Newcastle play a different formation every game, and they just sit 11 men at the back, and they don't try. Like Burnley try and score from set pieces and crosses. Newcastle just don't try and score. They just sit back.
Yeah, but then Burnley though. I mean, I just don't like watch. I don't like them at all. I can hate them.
So, do we all think Fulham are too good to go down?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yes.
they're still
Manager
quite big
and
chance
players.
they could go down.
With a manager like that, you're not going down.
Like out of the three, Newcastle, Brighton, and Fulham, Fulham's got the best manager. Fulham's got the best players.
I don't agree with that. I think Potter's the best manager of the three. If I'm honest. I think
it's between Potter and the other one.
Yeah, Scott Parker. Potter. You look at how he plays, like how Brighton play, and a lot. Like you can tell that it's not his fault that they're doing
do you know what? If they're a striker,
he sets up the team to do. It's not what can Potter do about? Obviously, this is against. I believe was it Palace or was it West Brom?
Palace.
No, I think it was West Brom where they missed 2 penalties on an open goal.
Oh, that was West Brom, wasn't it?
What can you do about that as a manager?
That's true. No, but you know what though? Like there was this manager. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Pep Guardiola, but he said that. When he was at Barcelona, he said that he always set up his team to get up the pitch. But once it gets into the final third, that's down to them as players to work out how to score. Essentially, and I think that's exactly what Graham Potter's done with Brighton, because they don't have a striker, and if they did, they'd probably be
the difference
way
is
up the
Guardiola.
table, 13th.
Guardiola did that with Messi, Suarez, and Neymar.
Yeah.
Potter's trying to do it with Aaron Connolly.
He just sounds so bad.
I think I do quite rate Maupay. I think he's a decent player, but I don't think him and Connolly combine well together personally. And I wouldn't.
Brighton play one striker, don't they?
No, they play a 2 up top at the minute. I don't know. They might have used to play a 1 up top. They play a 5-2-3, I believe. Maybe a 5. Yeah, well, they play a 5 back.
They played 4-4-2 in the last game.
Really?
Yeah,
they mainly use the 5 back. Obviously, they've been very unlucky. Lamptey has just been ruled out for the rest of the season, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah,
he was a joy to watch.
Yeah, he actually was. Defensively and going forward, Lamptey's been brilliant every time I've seen him.
But I think the reason I want
down.
The reason I want Fulham and Brighton to stay up is because I think if they stay up, they can push on next season.
Definitely.
100%.
Whereas with Newcastle, I think if they stay up, it'll be a bit like what Sunderland used to do, where they just stayed up every season.
Yeah, exactly. And then Newcastle will keep doing this every season until they go down.
Yeah, unless they either get serious investment and a new manager. I just don't see Ashley investing in this club.
He's not going to, because just staying in the Premier League every season's all he's bothered about.
He just wants the club gone.
Because to to progress up the table, he has to spend money, and he doesn't want to do that. And going from avoiding relegation to mid-table doesn't affect him. So there's no point.
So
I think they just need new owners to get better. To be honest with you, I think Mike Ashley is one of the signers.
The last team. Do you think Burnley are going to get involved in this?
Yeah.
I think Burnley will end up finishing 17th, but I don't think they're not worse than Newcastle.
Fair enough.
Burnley win games out of nowhere.
So you think that Fulham are going to finish in like 16th or above, yeah?
I honestly think Fulham will end. We've got 10 games after the season. I think Fulham will finish 15th.
Alright.
Obviously, Burnley have Newcastle and Fulham in their final few games. I think most of the bottom teams play each other. At some point.
It's going to be a lot of 6 pointers.
Yeah, Newcastle have Burnley and Brighton, and then I believe Fulham have City. Do you think the relegation battles from 15th down? Do you think Southampton, Palace, and Wolves also?
Yeah,
I don't know.
They definitely are.
What? They are what?
Safe.
Oh yeah, no, they are safe. I thought you meant they're in relegation battle. Where are they right now?
Southampton, Palace, Wolves, and even Leeds are all on 33 to 35 points. So they have a little gap to Fulham.
Wait, so who's in 15th then?
Burnley.
Do you know what the main difference is, which is very noticeable? The goals scored between the 4 teams we're talking about is 22, 27, 27, 20. Then you go to Southampton, they're all the goals scored above are in the 30s to 40s.
That's true.
Obviously Southampton's goal difference looks a lot worse than it should be due to that 9-0.
Yeah.
It would only be 35-40 with all the 9-0.
Yeah, Southampton be on the -5 without.
Wow.
You've actually got a better goal difference than the team above you.
Which is who? Wolves?
Palace. Yeah. So we still think Burnley could get dragged into it. So 100%. So what we're saying then? We think Brighton and Fulham are too good to go down.
I don't know about Brighton. You know,
Fulham are the only team I'm confident won't go down out of the relegation battle. Coincidentally, they're the team who's in the worst position now because they're the team who's 18th, and they're the team who don't have a game in hand.
I don't know if any of you have looked at the remaining fixtures, but Fulham do have a very hard set of games.
The thing is, they do. However, in the last game they just beat Liverpool, haven't they? So
that's one down, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, they've got City at the weekend.
They beat Everton a couple of weeks back as well.
Yeah, Fulham are doing really well now.
Okay, so.
Here's the point. Right. In Fulham's last 10 games in the Premier League, they've only lost 2. And that's a 2-0 loss to Leicester and a 1-0 loss to Spurs. They're the only games they've lost in the last 10.
Yeah. And even then, their loss against Spurs was a bit dubious, wasn't it?
Yeah, that game should have been 1-1.
That should have been 1-1.
Also, looking at the remaining fixtures, they've got a hard run. They've got the likes of City, Chelsea, United, but they've also got Newcastle. They'll get 3 points, and they'll take 3 points of Newcastle. Same goes for Burnley. And
Burnley away or Burnley at home?
It's at home.
Okay,
so is the Newcastle game.
Then they'll get 3 points.
Which is So that's Fulham getting points over Newcastle and Burnley, and that's all they really need. I think they'll pick up a couple. I think they won't pick up many wins, but they'll pick up a lot of draws against the likes of
the big teams like
Villa, Leeds, Wolves, Southampton. Pick up some draws, and then.
When are they playing Villa?
I think they might beat Leeds. You know.
The Villa's away, they are away to Villa.
When are they playing Villa?
The 3rd of April.
All right.
I don't know when Grealish is back. He'll probably be back by then. That's in just under a month. I think Fulham. I think they're on current form. They're definitely the favourites to stay up out of those 4. But I would say keep an eye out for their schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're capable of definitely staying up, but I want them to stay up. But I just think there are a lot of games there which will be. I mean, it will show their mentality in a way. We'll show if they
All
really
of the
want it.
teams have got to play. Well, Brighton's also got to play City, Chelsea, and Man United. Burnley have got to play Everton, Man United, Liverpool, and Newcastle's got to play Spurs, Liverpool, Leicester, City, Arsenal. So they've all got really hard games. To be honest, Fulham's probably got the least hard games.
No, Fulham on points per game basis, Fulham had the hardest by far.
Yeah, but Fulham are also like the most likely to be able to get through those hard games and pick up points, whether it be 1 or 3, compared to the other teams.
Newcastle had the easiest run of games.
Yeah, the easiest
run of games. On that basis. With them. Yeah. But as I said, it will show their mentality and if they really want it.
Yeah.
So I think it will be.
Oh, I don't know. Newcastle's got City, they've got Leicester, they've got Arsenal, they've got Man United, they've got West Ham, they've got Spurs. Newcastle definitely haven't got the easiest.
Yeah. Newcastle.
No, but on paper they have the easiest on points per game.
What is that on like the points per game of the teams that they're playing against, or points per game that they have?
Yeah, on average of them who they're playing.
No, I don't think they are.
They average Newcastle's remaining games average 1.35 points per game, and Fulham's is up at like 0.6.
Oh yeah, that's just because Newcastle's got all the teams at the bottom as well. But I think the reason Newcastle's got all the teams at the bottom, I think that's a disadvantage to them, because I can't see them beating the teams at the bottom. I think that's just another time for them to get points on them.
I think what remaining teams have Sheffield? So Brighton have Sheffield, because Brighton, Newcastle, Burnley all have Sheffield.
You see,
I think Sheffield look like they've given up at this stage.
Yeah, but what you notice, right, it's very strange. Every season, as soon as a team gets mathematically relegated, they tend to start performing really well.
That's true.
It's really weird.
Like last season, for example, as soon as Fulham went down, they changed the formation, then they won the next 3 games, 3-0, 2-0, 4-0, even though they were down.
Wait, who?
Fulham last season.
Fulham didn't go down last season.
No, season before that, when Fulham went down. It's...
That is true. I mean, we could see... I would like to see Sheffield go down fighting. I think this season has made them look a lot worse than they actually are.
Yeah. Last 2 games of the season, for example, Sheffield's got Newcastle and Burnley. I honestly think they'll win them both.
Yeah.
No, guys.
If they are, man.
So do we think... So... We think Newcastle are the favourites to go down out of
yes.
before.
Definitely.
Is there any other topics you want to go over?
Well, I thought we was going to talk about what's going on at the top of the table right now.
What's going on at the top of the table?
We all know what's
very clear point.
I think we all know City are winning the league from here. City are winning the league from here. But let's talk about the top 4 race then.
Hey, Liverpool, I don't know what's going on with them. Like, they're looking like they might not even get top 4.
They're not. Liverpool is definitely not getting top 4 this season.
Because you've got teams behind them who've got games in hand. If I go and check this now,
Villa's got 2 games in them. If they win one of them, Liverpool go 9th.
Exactly, like Liverpool, right? Like they're kind of in the mud.
And if Arsenal
pick
up 2 points on Liverpool go 10th.
So what we have got here,
and Leeds,
Arsenal have got a game in hand on Liverpool. And Aston Villa have 2. All Aston Villa needs to do is win 1 game, and they'll be above them on goal difference. And if Arsenal win their game this weekend, then they'll be what? I think they'll be 2 points behind Liverpool, who will be in 9th at that point. And then, everyone is just going to start closing the gap, because even Leeds, Leeds will only be what 5 points off Liverpool after their game in hand. So it's not looking good for them.
Liverpool are The top four race, I wouldn't include Liverpool. I think it's between Leicester, Chelsea, West Ham, Everton, and Spurs.
Yeah.
But
And
I think
Interesting. I think you still need to count Liverpool, and I think they're always gonna. I think obviously there's a big chance. I don't think they're like favourites to get top four anymore. Obviously not, but there's still, you never know. Never know. I think it is still very tight at the top. So
my opinion is, as bad as it's going to sound, I think Chelsea's definitely got top four because of the teams around them. Yeah, the defence it's too good now. We're creating a lot of chances. Looking at goals conceded now, it's something like in the last 13 games we've kept 9 clean sheets. And scored every game. It's getting really, really good. I think we'll end up finishing third, and I think fourth will be. To be honest, I think it'll probably be Spurs or Everton.
I think Leicester. I was going to say I think the team I'm most worried about dropping out is Leicester. I think
they will.
They do have some serious injury issues. Obviously, we saw it last season with their injury troubles, but I think it's worse this season. I think it's more key personnel out.
Yeah, it is. It's last season it was Maddison. It wasn't for that long either.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like Iheanacho. I don't know. I just don't think he's been on decent form recently. He's got a few goals.
Yeah.
Just not the same as Vardy though, is he?
He's not. That's the problem. As soon as Leicester lose Vardy, he's one of them players you can't really replace.
I think Leicester need to find a replacement for him because he's 36 now.
I'll tell you what, Callum Wilson might work at Leicester.
No, I think they need to get someone young. I think Edouard could be an interesting move.
He could, Morelos.
Yeah, I think Morelos will probably stay now. I think Edouard, he has been heavily linked with Leicester as well. I think that's probably gonna. I reckon they'll sign him.
But no, I definitely think Leicester will end up finishing 5th or 6th this season.
Yeah.
There won't be much of a point gap, but I don't think we'll get top 4. I think it'll be Spurs finishing 4th.
Oh, I don't know. I think Leicester can do it though. And I think West Ham could also do it. I really do see Chelsea finishing 3rd, and then Leicester or West Ham getting 4th. No, seriously, because they're playing really well.
Everton over West Ham.
Oh no! Why Everton?
I think Everton are on and off.
Well.
And they were shocking against Chelsea.
They were.
They were awful. I don't know. I don't know. I think it will be an interesting battle. It's quite hard to predict, but.
But look, teams at the top, Everton's recently they've beat. When they beat Liverpool, that's huge for them. And just games like that will get them up there. And there's a huge game coming up, Everton Spurs.
Yeah.
I think the winner and Everton West Ham.
Do you know what though? I think games like West Ham Spurs or West Ham 1 would be games where you could say that actually that is what would be important to West Ham if they want to finish top 4, because one of their rivals for top 4 is Spurs. They went and beat them, and then they also drew against them in the reverse fixture earlier this season. So games like that where they pick up points against these teams are really good.
I do think it'll end up being Spurs though. They have been in really good form recently. They've been scoring a lot of goals, and they haven't been getting many. So I think the top 4 will be City, then United, then Chelsea, then Spurs. Or on current form, I do think Chelsea's form will end soon, but if it doesn't, we're finishing above Man United.
Yeah, but where are Man United right now? They're in 2nd, aren't they?
We're only 4 points ahead.
Right. Yeah, Man United. I don't know. I
think you have to remember United are an incredible form. 22 home games unbeaten, It's
Oh,
4.
away
It's
games.
3 of the record. Yep.
But you know what though?
I
But with
think.
them, they don't have like right. See what the thing right with Man United. What I found is that they don't have an actual pattern of play. They just have like good individual players like Bruno or Rashford who are world class.
No, I
Who
don't think
go
that's
through a
true.
team
Like
and bang it. Do you know what I mean?
I think Ole set out perfectly against Man City. I think.
Yeah, of
I
course.
mean, you watch that game, and United attacked straight from the off using the pace of Daniel James, Rashford, Martial, and it
Yeah, but that's
obviously paid off.
because Ollie
I think.
knows exactly how to play against Pep. Do you know what I mean? So of course you're going to beat him. But in other games, like you're going to see like that the way that they play, it makes players like Anthony Martial not look as good as he could be because they're like the way they play, they don't have like a consistent way that they play. He like Martial may not know where to go.
I think they
I
just
mean,
struggle against smaller teams.
100%. And it's going to be games like that that's going to
Yeah,
make them
I
drop
don't.
off a bit.
I don't think they'll drop off to an extent. I think it's just stuff like that that can't win you the title. And obviously
Yeah.
United having a very
Yeah, they didn't
underestimated. United having a great season. Compared to what? Because I mean, you say they're not in a title race. They were in a title race for half the season.
Yeah. But then again, Liverpool.
And I think it's just,
Liverpool, and you know, not
no,
look at them.
I mean, yeah, but I think City. I mean, City are just too good to be.
They are.
Yeah, they are. City are not gonna bottle it from here. And if they do, then feel free to meme this video. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't think they will.
It's impossible. It's City. It's not. I would not be surprised if they won every game for the rest of the season.
Okay, if they went unbeaten, yeah, fair enough.
No, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they won them all. I mean, they've got Brighton, they've got Newcastle, they've got Palace, they've got Villa, they've got Leeds.
Okay, right. Well, yeah, they might. But then again, I could see a team like Aston Villa giving them a bit of problems, though. Maybe
but they just
maybe a shock loss. Can't lie.
I think Leeds obviously gave them a lot of issues in the reverse fixture.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, is there anything else you want to go over?
Top scorer quickly.
Top scorer?
Mm.
Wait, who's the top scorer now?
Currently, it's Harry Kane, is it? Oh,
no,
it's Salah. No, it's Salah. Oh, right, Salah, and then I think it's Bruno and then Kane, isn't it?
They're both on 16.
I think Bruno. No, I think Kane. To be honest with you,
I think Kane will get top.
second.
Do you know what? Right, I think Kane will get top scorer and top assister this season.
Yeah, that'll be
Salah has only scored 11 open play goals this season.
Depends whether he gets injured.
I mean, how many goals has Bruno scored from open play?
Bruno will get. I think Bruno
scores like
could get top scorer.
Bruno.
Yeah,
won't.
same.
Bruno won't get more than Kane.
I'd like to see Bruno get top scorer though.
I think he could. I think Kane. It depends whether Kane stays fit.
Yeah.
I think that massively depends on Tottenham's season as well. If Kane picks up a knock, I think they're not getting top 4.
If Kane stays fit for the rest of the season, he will get top scorer and top assists.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if Kane is out, they will start to drop off. I think if Son or Bale go out, they're not gonna feel it too much, as much as they would with Kane. To be honest with you, I think Kane's very integral to their system now.
He is, well, it just shows that he's got in 27 Premier League games for Spurs. Kane hasn't played them all. Bear in mind, he's got 29 goal contributions.
In how many games?
Spurs have played 27. I don't know how many Kane's played.
Oh wow, well that's decent then. What and is that
for the very good season?
Is that in all competitions or
just in the
Premier League? Wow, fair enough.
That's outstanding.
It is.
Although,
I think
I've just seen a very underrated season. Bamford's got 18 goal contributions.
Hey, Bamford, yeah, you don't. Not many people really talk about Bamford, and I've had him in my fantasy Premier League team since like the 3rd week, and I've never taken him out because he is a guy who will score.
He's
like,
5th for goal contributions in the Premier League.
Yeah.
It
He
goes
will
Kane,
score.
Fernandes, then Son, then Salah, then Bamford.
Alright then. Pretty good. That's some good company to be with. No stats.
Impressive.
Oh, it's a player of the year then, I was saying.
Player of the year.
I think it'll be between
Pretty good.
Kane,
Bruno.
Diaz,
Oh yeah,
Bruno.
Diaz won't. I don't. He won't win it. He's too underrated this season. Next season, if he has the same season, he might.
I
This
don't think
season,
he's
he won't.
underrated. I think everyone knows how good he's been.
Yeah, but because he's English, Kane will win it. Mainly.
Yeah.
He's an
I
English
think
and he's a forward.
I think because you have to take into account club position as well. That's what they do with these things. I think
So then
Diaz would probably
Diaz
be the
Yeah,
favourite,
but
and then
hang
probably
on, didn't De
Bruno.
Bruyne win Player of the Year last year?
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
but
He won it the season before that.
City still came second, and he had his season was just insane.
And so's Kane's. He's got more goal contributions than games played.
Yeah, but he still only has 2 more than Bruno. Or was it 3?
3.
3 more than Bruno. So I think those 3 are the favourites. I'm not too sure. It's quite hard to predict.
It'll definitely
See how it
probably.
plays
I
out.
honestly, I think it'll be 100%. I think Diaz probably deserves it, but it'll be 100% Kane because he's an English forward.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be Kane.
I would like to see Bruno win that though. You know what I mean? I would rather see Bruno win that than Kane. To be honest.
Yeah, but Kane's had a better season than Bruno.
What are we saying
I
for
don't know.
UEFA Champions League winners though?
City.
City?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I don't know. They always somehow manage to bottle it in Europe.
Yeah, they won this year. This is the season they'll win it.
I don't know. I think it'll be a City PSG final.
Nah.
Yeah. No, I think we'll win it.
Okay, you can't predict the final because what if City draw PSG in the quarters?
All right. Well then obviously it won't be a City PSG final then, will it? But if they don't meet each other, then I think it'll be a City PSG final. Whoever
Well,
PSG
if City and Lazio don't meet each other, then it could be a City Lazio final.
Oh, come off it. Yeah, but if City and Lazio don't meet each other, then Lazio will probably meet PSG, and I think PSG will then get to the final. City PSG final.
The 2 best teams, I think again Bayern would beat PSG.
Yeah, they might, but I think Poch right now with PSG is doing quite well. He's got Mbappe on some next kind of form in like the Champions League. You know what I mean? I think he scored what? In those 2 legs, he scored what? 4 goals. And that's just in two legs against Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona's shit.
They are.
Do you want to give an early shout for Ballon d'Or?
Early shout. Wait, when's the Ballon d'Or coming out?
It's never the end of the year. But
Okay then.
An early.
Early shout.
Yeah, I've just realised. How many did Mbappe score in the Champions League?
4. No, yeah 4.
4. So did Haaland.
Oh.
I think.
What are we saying? No, Haaland scored 5, didn't he? Yes. Yeah, he had the 2 legs. Yeah, Haaland scored 5.
So I think Mbappe.
No,
I think
Mbappe
or Lewandowski will win Ballon d'Or.
It'll be Lewandowski.
Depends on what Lewandowski does, though.
I don't think Bayern will do that well in the Champions League.
Yeah. If Bayern don't win it,
in fact, no, I don't think it will be Lewandowski. I think it'll be a player from whoever wins the Euros.
Ooh. Yeah, because you know what, Messi and Ronaldo, I don't think that those 2 are going to be able to get it this year. I really don't.
Well, they're not the best 2 players anymore.
Yeah, they're not going to get it. I think it'll be between Mbappe, Haaland, and Lewandowski.
It's horrible to say, but
I mean,
Messi and Ronaldo aren't the best anymore. Ronaldo is still very good, and
23 goal contributions in 22 games.
Yeah,
for who?
In this area. And Messi's got 25 and 24.
They are still both amazing players, but
Yeah.
they're not the best in the world anymore.
So who would you say is then?
Lewandowski, 100%. He's the
I
best
think
player in the
he
world.
Okay.
I don't think you can judge best player just based off goals.
That's so true. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
But then
that's
If I
his
was to
job
say
to
it,
score, and he does it so much.
I'd say Mbappe is a more complete player than
Yeah.
Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's a better footballer. I'd rather Lewandowski.
No, but
No, because that
Mbappe
makes.
is a better footballer.
I think
Obviously, he's a more
Mbappe is a
complete
better
player.
footballer
Yeah.
than Lewandowski. Obviously, Lewandowski is better at the moment, but I think
Yeah. Lewandowski, I think.
Lewandowski's insane. I think
he's got
he
31
probably
goals in about 22 league games.
yeah, I know he probably will win the Ballon d'Or, but I'm just saying I think he should win the Ballon d'Or purely because he got robbed of it last year.
Yeah, I think that they might just like feel bad with it.
Do you know who I think? He'll probably never win it, but he should more than Mbappe.
Who?
It should be Kimmich.
It's
Kimmich.
the 1, 2, 3.
Alright, boys. Is that all we've got today then?
Yeah, I think that'll be it.
Yeah.
Alright, well thank you for tuning in. If you have watched this long on our podcast on just a little review on the Premier League and what's going on at the minute. So it's mainly been about the relegation battle, but we threw some other stuff in there as well. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to look out for some more videos and podcasts over the next few days or weeks, and we'll see you all next time.